Hello guys, back to a tutorial again. This may be the last video in our audio app. In this video, we're going to implement a UI tap gesture to our UI slider. It will allow audio scrubbing to the tap. Before we go in that, I'm going to add some code here because I didn't implement any shuffle function here. If s equal to 0, I'm going to call the play this player directly, but the only change here is I'm going to display a random image that is using the arc value. Problem is we cannot declare the arc because it is a local value, so I need to have a global value here. So let it be temp, initial will be 0, and I will collect the arc value using the temp. Temp is equal to arc. Okay. Now it's clear that one. Yes. Okay. Now we will implement our UI tap gesture and view did load. Let gesture is equal to UI tap gesture recognizer. Select the last one and with the target self. Selector method name is going to be tapped, and it will contain an argument. And we'll add this gesture to our slider. Slider.add gesture recognizer gesture. Now we will implement our tap function. Func tapped and it will have an argument UI tap gesture recognizer type, and we need to expose this one to Objective-C. Okay, now the deal is here what we are going to do is we need to calculate the value which is used for uh, current time. We will use it for current time. I haven't noticed my battery is low. We will use it for our current time. So in order to calculate that value, we need to consider some of the constraints like the point where the user tapped, the width of the slider, and the position of the slider, and the maximum value of the slider. So let's start. Let point tapped is equal to, it's a type CD point. Our gesture is tap dot location. UIB is going to be view. Next, let the slider position is equal to our slider dot frame dot origin. Now let slider width is type of a CD float, be slide dot frame dot sorry slide I did mistake here, slide dot frame dot width. Okay, now you'll calculate the value. Let value is equal to we will subtract our slider position from point tapped first. We will declare like that: point tapped minus slider position. Note that we are dealing with the x-axis, only the x-axis, so it should be x. Also, we cannot subtract the slider tapped and slider position directly because CG point dot x. We will subtract only the x value, and we have to multiply this one with slide dot maximum value divided by the last one, slider width. Okay, here it will work in the board mass flow, like the first one, the division, the maximum value will be divided by slider width, and then it will be multiplied to the subtraction of the point tapped and the slider position. And we need to, this one is actually supposed to be CG point, sorry, CG float. Okay, now we will stop the player. Player dot stop, and we will set the player current time, player dot current time. It will take only the time interval. It's going to be our value. Now we will play our player. Okay, that's it, the last call. Now we will run the program. So this is the final app. App is playing. We can scrub. We can tap and scrub through the audio. We can see here. So we are done with our project, guys. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to give me a like and to subscribe.